Hey guys, what's up? This is Luke with ThinkBoxy.com coming at you today with a gameplay video of Halo Spartan Assault. This is a new game which Microsoft and 343 Industries showed off at E3 earlier this year, and it is available now. You can get this on your Windows Phone 8 device or any variety of Windows 8 PC. That includes, of course, the Surface Pro and Surface RT. Now, even though this game is PC compatible, it's very clearly designed for tablets, and I would say especially for smartphones. So if you're wondering which platform you should get it on, if you've got a few options, definitely go for the smartphone. I think that's the place that this game is best suited. I think it works best in the smartphone setting. This is a twin-stick shooter game, which is definitely a major departure from what the Halo universe has established so far. If it's similar to anything, it's actually closest to, I would say, Halo Wars, which was an RTS game, so even then it's still very, very different, but at least the perspective is kind of similar. But still, this is really an unusual thing for Microsoft to do. I'm not sure that anybody was really asking for a twin-stick Halo spin-off game. Certainly on the PC side of things, what people were asking for was Halo 3, Halo 4, Reach, ODST, all those, and we get this twin-stick shooter, so I'm not really sure what Microsoft was thinking as far as that goes, except really that the PC compatibility is just a side note with this game. Definitely not one of its main features, as it is very, very obviously designed for a tablet. In so much as there's not even controller compatibility with this game. You have to play with a mouse and keyboard on the PC, or if you happen to have a touchscreen on your laptop, that would work as well, of course, but touchscreen controls are actually enabled by default, which makes it a little bit tricky to find a way to get to the settings and switch it over to the mouse and keyboard, but of course it is possible, as you can see I've done here. My one issue with it seems to come up with kind of the storyline and the overall pacing of the game. Certain other twin-stick shooters that have come out have managed to, in some way, bring in some sort of narrative. But unfortunately, Halo Spartan Assault really fails to do that, even though, as you can see here, we've got this map, we've got on the side a description of the war. This kind of is all of the story that you'll get right over here. And for those looking for a strictly arcade experience, that's fine, except since there is this story here, it would be nice if there was a little bit more of it in the actual game itself. There's no progression from level to level. It's seemingly, it does have connections if you read the story, but it is all seemingly random as you're playing through. Not like some twin-stick shooters where, say, the environment changes gradually as you go along. So you at least have some feeling of progression, but not here. It definitely feels like you're just being thrown in these random levels. And I think the game really suffers from that. And as a result, it definitely feels very... how shall I say? It feels very light. I know that's not really a great adjective to describe it, but there's no weight to it. There's no seriousness, no gravity to it. It's all just pure running and gunning NPCs. There are different objectives as you go through, but it pretty much is just about defeating these waves of enemies, no matter what the objectives are. So one thing that I think is really detrimental to this game is how there are two in-game currencies, experience points, and these credits, and what's wrong with this is that the experience points can only unlock a single weapon that's kind of the entry-level weapon, just one step above what your arsenal comes with by default. The rest you have to spend money to get, and if I go in here and take a look at the different options, you can see it starts at 500 credits and goes up, and the minimum package is $2.99, and it goes up all the way to $39.99. And this is on top of a game that already costs $6.99 just to download and install. So we're talking a potentially very, very expensive game that delivers far less than one of the console counterparts of the main Halo series. So that is something I was extremely disappointed in, to see the in-app purchases just be so blatantly abused as to totally lock you out from being able to unlock, no pun intended, lock you out from being able to unlock weapons without spending money. It would certainly be nice if there was some way, even if it was ridiculously hard, at least have some way to unlock the weapons with in-game points without having to spend money. Other than that, it is a decently fun game. I will give Microsoft that. So those are my two main complaints with this game, is that the in-app purchasing system is far too expensive and strict, and the overall pacing of the game is just kind of inconsistent and disconnected from the story, which really hurts the game overall, I think, because Halo is known for having these story experiences that are very heavily integrated with the game. Everything is pretty linear in Halo games, and that makes it very, very story-driven, which is a good thing. That works well for the Halo style, and there is none of that here, which I think is sad, and something that could easily have been avoided. But the game is fun. If you'd like to find out my full thoughts about it, then be sure to check out the review on thinkboxy.com. I'm going to stop talking now and let you get on and just watch the gameplay, so you can make the decision for yourself if you think this is something that you would be interested or not. So I'm just going to let you take a look at the gameplay and make your own decision after watching a few minutes. Alright, so that is it. I think we'll call this good for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the full review on thinkboxly.com, and stay tuned for more great tech thoughts, news, and reviews. I'll see you next time.